not on the floor for the final 3 minutes and change with those 2 fouls, and then Fulgaris picked up his second foul late in the first half. And so now as we start half number 2, see what changes are in store. A trip to the Horizon League Championship game on the line tonight. And a nice pass inside as Jones finds McCabe. Nobody on him for an easy bucket.
Just a complete breakdown there communication-wise on the switch. Two guys were just looking at each other and just left McCabe wide open.
Alan McCabe now with 15 points and a quick turnover by the Colonials. Jason Woodridge steps into a 3. No, Naval Arua there for the putback.
That was an incredible offensive rebound by Baru Naval-Arua. Just came out of nowhere, not only to control the ball in the air, but he finished it without even coming back down.
Dickerson. And Omajafo, I think, thought he was going to get contacted and never did, but the ball comes out to Woods, who lays it in. Omajafo with some hesitation on an open layup. The Colonials score anyway, trailing 42-36. TJ Smith, the near steal, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Grizzlies.
Well, Oakland getting on the offensive glass. Great pass there from Isaiah Jones and Alan McCabe. Baru Naval-Arua just coming out of nowhere, catching it in the air and finishing it all in the same act. Impressive stuff. And Oakland doing exactly what Greg Campy said yesterday they were going to have to do. Knocking down some timely three-point shots. Haven't made a bunch of them, but get the ball inside, win the backboard. So far doing a great job.
McCabe spins around Fulgaris on the hook shot around the rim and in.
It didn't have a whole lot of trajectory on that little jump hook. It was about as flat as could be.
That was a line drive.
But got the roll.
And now Fulgaris down the lane around McCabe, no. DJ Smith races to grab the loose board.
Bodies flying everywhere for both teams.
Woods into the paint. Kick out Omajafo. Wide open 3, but he missed it. And now Dickerson grabbed the rebound, but a foul on the floor.
And I think that's going to be on McCabe, which is going to be his third.
Yes, it is. McCabe's third personal foul. And within the first 2 minutes of the second half.
That was one of the few possessions in this game where Oakland has not done a good job defensive rebounding.
And that time McCabe had to let Woods go right to the basket.
It gave Robert Morris 3 cracks at it, gave up 2 offensive rebounds. And Robert Morris is just going to try to attack the rim every time. McCabe has just basically got to get out of the way now with those 3 fouls.
DQ Cole. Now with 12 to shoot for the Golden Grizzlies. Nearly had his pocket picked, and now McCabe going to work against Fulgaris. Skip pass. Woodridge on the wing. Misses the 3. Fulgaris tips it out to Woods. And he traveled.
Yeah, it's a good call there. Cam Woods caught the ball and then jumped in the air to avoid the defender and then dribbled it. Kind of an awkward play there on the break. But Oakland very fortunate because Robert Morris did have numbers there.
Now Woodridge will go to the bench. Malcolm Christie comes back into the game. DQ Cole to the bench as well. Jalen Jones back in.
Well, it seems like Oakland's going to have to hit a couple of threes. They've gotten a couple pretty good looks. That last one by Woodridge, wide open. Somebody else is going to have to make a couple of timely shots. Cannot rely on Alan McCabe the entire half.
Naval-Arua, he gets it to go.
There you go, the two-headed monster inside for Oakland.
It's like they were listening to you.
But it's amazing. This is why Greg Campy has been coaching 41 years and has been so successful. Last year, Trey Townsend, obviously phenomenal interior player, but they had 2 guys, Blake Lampman and Jack Golke, that really could shoot from behind the arc. But this year, doing it with 2 guys, their 2 leading scorers, by pounding the basketball inside.
Now Jalen Jones pounds it inside and puts it off the window.
Andy Toole might have to get a timeout here to calm his team down a little bit. Oakland up 10 here. The first 3 minutes of this half. Seems to be controlling all the momentum and the pace, everything going their way.
Dickerson in the corner. And now Woods traveled again. That is the second time he's turned it over in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, RobertMorris is just out of sorts offensively right now. That's just one of those you're trying to do a lot to almost a 10-point possession there. You're just trying to get it back all at once. Just going a little bit too fast.
RobertMorris, 3 turnovers to start this second half, trailing by double digits. And now a turnover by the Grizzlies. Cam Woods ahead of Christie and scores it off the glass.
And that was just, as a coach, that's one of those turnovers that'll make you pull your hair out. I mean, there's just no reason for that. Just careless pass. Great job there. Cam Woods reading it and getting a steal.
Greg Campy has good hair. I don't know if he wants to pull it out.
Well, it's very gray for a reason, and when you coach long enough, that's what's going to happen.
He does. Here's Christie, 3 from the wing. That splashes right through.
And that is what I was talking about. They're going to have to hit a couple of those. Not a ton of them, but just a couple at least to keep RobertMorris honest from a defensive standpoint. And again, the third travel by RobertMorris.
And the Oakland Golden Grizzlies have an 11-point lead.
Oakland has only made 4 threes in this game, but all 4 have been very timely. Grizzlies with their biggest lead, up 11 here in the second half.
Target made Up and Up for you, helping you save on storage solutions with bags in all shapes and sizes. So everything has a home. Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We made Up and Up for you, only at Target.
The bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Rain, make it rain, girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B. She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member, you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
The fact that this Reese's ad showed up at this exact moment proves that your devices are listening to your stomach.
Hey, babe.
You got Circle, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not drinking enough water.
You got Circle, huh? Circle, Circle, Circle. You got Circle? Of course. Order Circle water bottle. Magically dial in any flavor you want. 0 calories, no sugar.
Circle helps you drink more water.
Yeah, I know. The one with 100 or 1,000 flavors. Hey, blue shirt, you got Circle?
You're about to be entrusted with top secret information.
Right now, you can get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month.
Just one of those days, I guess.
Your favorites from Disney Plus and Hulu together on Disney Plus for just $2.99 a month.
This is serious.
Is something distracting you?
That is beautiful.
For a limited time, get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month for 4 months.
With Allegra, you can stop being sneezy.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Principal. Let's build a retirement and benefits plan that works for your team. Beautiful downtown Indianapolis. We're here at Corteva Coliseum, and Greg Campy's Oakland Golden Grizzlies are now up 11. Last year, you saw, they were a very good three-point shooting team, led, of course, by Jack Bulkey. This year, last in the Horizon League in three-point percentage. They have been a defensive team. But when they hit threes and they play defense, they are perhaps the most dangerous team in this league.
Without question. And when you have 28 paint points tonight out of your 51 points, the defense is going to start to collapse a little bit. McCabe, we see Jalen Jones getting on the action, knocking down the mid-range. But because McCabe and Naval LaRue are so good inside and the way they played tonight, the defense is going to start to collapse a little bit. So they're not going to take a ton of threes, but they're going to take some timely ones. And Malcolm Christie making that last one was huge.
Oakland is 7 of 9 from the field here in the second half, and that time a nice feed down low for Platt in the dunk.
RobertMorris is a team that can put some points on the board in a hurry. So you're Oakland here. You got to lock in defensively and not relax, because they can go on a run very quickly to get back into this game.
Christie tried to draw the foul on that three, and well short. And now down the floor, Prather misses the layup. Second chance opportunity, puts it through.
And Greg Campy not very happy there with his transition defense, just nobody really getting back.
Jalen Jones now trying to get around Woods. Into the paint, leaves off McCabe. Can't get that one to fall. Tightly by Dickerson.
Excuse me, Jordan. Robert Morris now is starting to front McCabe. They're making that entry pass from the wing a lot more difficult.
Woods got into the paint. Now Prather a three. That's good. Here come the Colonials.
Quick little 7-0 run. We talked about it just a minute ago. They can put points on the board in a hurry. Seem to be frustrating Oakland a little bit defensively here on the interior. Not able to get the ball into Alan McCabe as easily as they were earlier in the game.
Seven to shoot for Oakland. Jalen Jones against Plett. And the mismatch, trying to get around him. High off the window, no. Prather grabs it, and here comes Robert Morris. Dickerson for three for the wing. That's off target. And Oakland looking to push. Isaiah Jones will now slow it down for the Golden Grizzlies. Jalen Jones now. Back to Isaiah with 10 to shoot for Oakland. Christie in the corner. Down low, and a foul call.
A great little set there, running Malcolm Christie to the corner. And with Robert Morris fronting the post, great recognition by Christie, just throwing it over the top. Greg Campy, he just has so many sets to combat whatever the defense is doing. Oakland's going to have to get some stops here on the other end. Robert Morris has caught fire offensively.
For the 40th year, Champ Week continues on the networks of ESPN tonight with the West Coast Conference semifinals, Pepperdine and St. Mary's. First game at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN, with San Francisco and Gonzaga, 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific on ESPN2. Alan McCabe, 1 out of 2 at the line. Josh Omajafo picked up his third foul and goes out of the game. The key player for this Colonial front. And so now some substitutions for Robert Morris. Cam Woods trying to get in the lane. Offensive foul. Jason Woodridge took it.
Cam Woods putting the ball on the floor. Big point of emphasis this year is you got to have, as the defender, you got to have both feet set firmly before the offensive player leaves the floor. That one was about as close as it gets. Jason Woodridge moving over just in the nick of time, according to the officials. A big defensive play there from the veteran player.
Dang Majok into the game for Oakland, who doesn't play a ton of minutes, just under 5 a game, along with Cooper Craggs. Jalen Jones into the paint, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Jason Woodridge draws a foul and a three on Prather with 1 second on the shot clock.
And a frustration foul there by Ryan Prather. No time left on the shot clock. Just stay down on your feet. No need to try to block it. 3 free throws coming for the Grizzlies when we return.
Target made Good and Gather for you, helping you save on tasty berries frozen at peak ripeness, ready whenever you need them. Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We made Good and Gather for you, only at Target.
She's definitely taking advantage of the Grubhub deal from Amazon.
That's why I keep running into you.
Amazon Prime member? you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
The bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
That chicken from Popeyes.
Hold on.
You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you doing? Come on.
Walk with me to the glory that is 1-800-CONTACTS.
It's quick.
Affordable.
Easy to use. It'll take you 5 minutes. You've got 5 minutes.
And your order's on the way.
It's like a box with a cape that shows up in your mailbox.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Right now, you can save 30% on your first order, plus fast free shipping right to your door.
You're about to be entrusted with top secret information.
Right now, you can get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month.
Just one of those days, I guess.
Your favorites from Disney Plus and Hulu together on Disney Plus for just $2.99 a month.
This is serious.
Is something distracting you?
That is beautiful.
For a limited time, get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month for 4 months.
March Madness! Bring out the stars! March Madness, tips March 19th on ESPN and ABC.
Andy Toole and Robert Morris joined the Horizon League in the 2021 season, and they were a 12 seed that year, lost in the first round, but they have won a couple of times in this tournament. They have improved each year their seeding. This year, the #1 seed, they win the conference, and you felt like because of the success that Andy Toole had with this program when they were in the Northeast Conference. They had regular season titles in 03 and 14. They won tournament titles in 11, 12, 14, 15, and 20. It was just a matter of time until he broke through in the Horizon League, and he finally has, reaching this point for the first time with this program and earning them their first Horizon League regular season crown.
Yeah, pretty remarkable. We talked about it in the first half. It picked just a really tough time to transition. Obviously, they didn't know that COVID was going to happen, but just a tough transition. And it's from the Northeastern Conference to the Horizon League is just a completely different style of basketball. Not good or bad, just totally different. And he said it yesterday when we had a chance to talk to him. It just took some adjusting, especially from the kind of player you have to recruit. It's a more physical league. And they had a tough year last year, but give him and his staff all the credit in the world. The season they have had this year has been absolutely remarkable.
15-5 in the league, 24-8 overall. The Robert Morris Colonials, the 1 seed in this Horizon League tournament. They're trailing right now by 9. Here's DJ Smith, who knocks down the baseline jumper.
Good job there by DJ Smith, just driving the closeout on the wing, knocking down the jumper. Robert Morris played a couple of pretty good possessions defensively, just ended that last one before the break with the foul on the 3. So they're just solid. They've been successful, but we know where this ball is going for Oakland, inside to Alan McCabe.
There's McCabe against Fulgaris, and now DQ Cole for 3. Off target, the rebound, Amarion Dickerson. Cam Woods going to work along the baseline. Jump step into the lane, feeds Dickerson for the slam.
And again, Alan McCabe having to be very tentative there defensively, kind of getting out of the way. But Robert Morris, you knew they were going to make a run. Great dribble penetration by Cam Woods and a great drop off to Dickerson for the dunk.
Back to a 5-point game. Jason Woodrich in on Fulgaris, and a blocking foul is going to be called against Alvaro.
I think Alvaro Fulgaris was in position. I think the fact that he didn't fall right away maybe wasn't his benefit. Yeah, his feet weren't quite set. If he just steps in there and gets his feet set, that's going to be a dead charge. But the fact that his feet weren't set, it's going to be a block 10 times out of 10.
And that's foul number 3. So big foul on Fulgaris. We've been watching it with both Fulgaris and with McCabe. And you can see Alvaro Fulgaris, who averaged 14 a game, 14th in the country, second in the Horizon League in double-doubles with 13. Second in field goal percentage in the league, 12th in points, second in rebounds. He's been near the top of the league all year long. But Bulgaris struggling so far tonight.
Well, most of those 7 points, if not all of them, came very early in that first half.
Back to 7, and now Woods underneath this foul.
And Jalen Jones, who's the other top guy in the zone, he's got to be in there at the H in the Horizon League logo, taking that dribble penetration away. You're not worried about him kicking it out to a guy 25 feet from the basket. They made a big point of that in their practice yesterday of taking away the driving lanes. And Cam Woods, if he gets to his right hand, he's almost unstoppable getting to the rim.
Isaiah Jones now 2 fouls. The junior out of Nashville. Cam Woods makes them both. Cam Woods played for NC State last season. That's who Oakland eventually had their season end against. And NC State's miracle run to the Final Four. Golden Grizzlies almost took out NC State in the second round last year. Cam Woods is coming off the bench for that team and now facing the Golden Grizzlies again in a tournament scenario.
5 team fouls already for RobertMorris, so Oakland inching closer to that bonus. A little isolation here on the underneath out of bounds. Alan McCabe just tried to go to work.
Against Plett. Kicks it out. DQ Cole has a look for 3. Misses there. Rebound underneath by Isaiah Jones.
Oh, what a rebound there by Isaiah Jones. There were about 6 bodies down there, and somehow Jones came away with it. A pretty good look there for Cole from the corner.
Jalen Jones back to Isaiah. Go down low, McCabe had it blocked there. Cam Woods got a hand on it, and now racing back the other way. A foul and a bucket for Cam Woods.
That was a great push by Cam Woods in transition. Didn't necessarily have numbers, but he was just determined to get to the rim. Nice little kiss off the glass going away from the right hand. RobertMorris, just when it looked like Oakland was going to open this up, has fought back into this game. And Ishmael Plett for RobertMorris has been guarding Alan McCabe the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game and has been a difference maker.
And man, did he go to the floor hard.
And
Jeez,
yeah,
so did McCabe.
Almost came up with that offensive rebound. Plett shaking it off there. Both guys going after it. Yeah, that's a tough ball. Didn't even get a chance to brace himself.
Now right up.
And you mentioned it yesterday when we were talking about who guards Alan McCabe for RobertMorris. And you mentioned Ishmael Plett. He's done a very good job here over the last 5 or so minutes. Probably the most physical interior defender that they have.
Now the two matching up again. Oh, coming in from behind was Dickerson. Knocked it out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Grizzlies. Inbound goes to McCabe. Plett on him. They come with a double. Now McCabe again. Knocked out of bounds again by Omajafo, and you could see the Colonials bringing in that second guy to try to confuse McCabe, and it's working.
And they're bringing 3 and 4 and 5 guys. They're just daring Oakland to kick it out and knock down a 3, and Malcolm Christie coming back into the game. Greg Campy recognizing we got to put a perimeter threat out there so RobertMorris can't just sit in the paint.
Here's Christie from the corner, drills a 3.
Well, how about that substitution from Greg Campy? We said it, they're going to have to knock down some timely threes, and only their second 3 of the second half, but a huge one by Malcolm Christie.
You said it. Did Oakland need that or what? And now a shot clock issue. Edwin Young all over it. He's going to the scorer's table.
And on the underneath out of bounds play with just 6 seconds left, Cam Woods just trips just enough, and Malcolm Christie's got good size. And it is so just eerily similar, some of those threes, to what we saw in here a year ago with Jack Golke. Obviously, he was doing it by himself. A near turnover there for Robert Morris, but Malcolm Christie, just a huge corner three.
Christie now with 9 points. TJ Smith against Isaiah Jones. Here's Plett. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebound fought for. Stay with the Colonials.
Robert Morris has had a couple big offensive rebounds here in the second half. Did enough that time to keep it alive.
Working it around the perimeter now. Cam Woods thought about the three. They go down low. Nice pass. Dickerson finding Plett for the slam.
A great pass by Amarion Dickerson. And 2 guys for Oakland. I think it was Alan McCabe and Isaiah Jones both ran to the corner to double Cam Woods. He passed it into Dickerson, who made the great interior pass for the dunk.
Abel Larua down low. McCabe. Christie into the paint. Now he's back out for 3. Oh, he did it again! If Malcolm Christie heats up for Oakland, then watch out.
It's the ghost of Jack Golke lurking around here at the Horizon League tournament.
Ten to shoot now for Robert Morris. Majafo into the paint. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Robert Morris with 4 seconds to shoot and 7:07 remaining.
Greg Campy said they were going to need some timely threes, and Malcolm Christie has come up with 2 of the biggest here in the game. Oakland 7-point lead, 7 minutes to go.
Rain, make it, rain girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B. She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member, you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
The bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
My fellow Americans. Right now, you can get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month. A price so low, you'll want to scream. Your favorites from Disney Plus and Hulu together on Disney Plus for just $2.99 a month. Definitely a very smart move. Get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month for 4 months.
With Allegra, you can stop being sneezy without feeling sleepy.
Hello? I'm sleepy. Yeah, we know.
Allegra has 0% brain interference for fast, non-drowsy allergy relief, so you won't be sneezy or sleepy.
Do you know what I'm allergic to?
Maybe not even grumpy. Stop your sneeze and ditch your drowsiness with Allegra. It's a no-brainer. See Disney Snow White in theaters March 21st. Rated PG.
We have you covered on Selection Sunday once again. It all starts 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific with Sports Center on ESPN. Reese and the guys look at the men's field of 68 as the brackets are announced, followed by bracketology with breakdowns of each region at 8. The women's field of 68 is revealed, bracketology, and a complete breakdown, 9 Eastern on ESPN2. I don't know how anyone gets anything done on Selection Sunday.
If you're going to do it, you got to get it done early in the morning.
Really early. Games all day, and then brackets to worry about. Right at the end of the shot clock, a foul called on Baru Naval-Larua. That is his second. A trip to the Horizon League Championship game on the line. That game is tomorrow. 7 Eastern, ESPN will be here for it. Second game later on tonight, Cleveland State and Youngstown State, ESPN2 after this one. Malcolm Christie trying to save it, and he cannot.
Alan McCabe started that fast break and got out of the blocks quickly. It made the right pass, just didn't make a good pass. Just put a little too much spin on it. Malcolm Christie couldn't control it.
Greg Campy's Oakland Golden Grizzlies, David, are upset. Alvaro Fulgaris, the Horizon League Player of the Year. His last field goal came at the 12:21 mark of the first half.
Well, there was no secret yesterday in watching that Oakland practice who the focal point of the scouting report was going to be. They just said number 7, RobertMorris, has to have a really rough night in order for the Grizzlies to win, and they've done a really good job adhering to that scouting report.
He's got it here, hits a 3.
Well, there you go, right on cue. Horizon League Player of the Year stepping up and knocking it down. Maybe that'll get him going a little bit. He's been matched up on Alan McCabe again. Ishmael Plett over there on the bench, who's done the best job defending McCabe.
McCabe in on Fulgaris. Stop, turn around, can't get it to go on the rebound, Dickerson.
And Alan McCabe has got to be really careful not to pick up an offensive foul. We see a great job by Fulgaris getting out and running the floor.
Christie going to get the foul.
Great pass by Cam Woods, and a great job keeping it up, not bringing it down, drew the foul. So just when you need your Horizon League Player of the Year to step up and get back involved in this game, he has done just that.
Now 10 points, very good free throw shooter, and makes the first.
Malcolm Christie just went back to the bench for Oakland, so the guy that has made some threes going out of the game. DQ Cole's knocked down a couple as well, but other than that, Jalen Jones, Isaiah Jones, not really known as three-point shooters. So if you're RobertMorris here, you can pack that defense in even a little bit more and just dare somebody to knock one down.
It's coming waves tonight for Oakland, right? They've gone inside a ton to McCabe. They've hit some threes. They're clinging to a 2-point lead now. Jalen Jones down low to Baru Naval-Larua. Tried to get it down low, McCabe, and he turns it over. Dribbled it on the baseline, and Oakland has turned it over, and now RobertMorris, they've trailed almost the entire game, but they have a chance to tie or take the lead.
That was just a tough bounce pass there. Wasn't a whole lot of room, but give RobertMorris credit. A really good job defensively, just clogging up that lane.
Fulgaris for 3. That's off target. Tipped back to midcourt, and Woods has got it for the Colonials.
Really good look there. I think they're going to take a look at the shot clock, which I'm not sure why, because the ball hit the rim.
Yeah, and it looked like it reset.
Well, Oakland never had possession, so I don't know why it went back to 30.
Greg Campy not arguing, must have tipped off an Oakland player, but even still.
I was under the impression you had to have possession of it for it to go back to 30, but nonetheless.
Now Smith, cut off by Baru. In the corner, 3 try is good. Omajafo gives RobertMorris the lead for the first time since it was 32-30.
How about the pass by DJ Smith? Got caught in no man's land and just found Omajafo wide open. RobertMorris erasing an 11-point lead to take the lead by 1. See, DJ Smith just was dead in the water down there. And Omajafo, not really known as a great three-point shooter, doesn't take a lot of them, but when you're that wide open, you got to shoot it. And the biggest 3 of the game for the Colonials. Fought all the way back to take a 1-point lead.
Bulgaris just picked up his 4th foul. Makeba against Platt. They go back to him in the post. Triple team there, and now a foul coming as Dickerson is going in. It's a 1-and-1.
And that's a tough foul right there if you're Robert Morris. Makeba didn't really have much. Platt has done a great job of holding his ground and not letting Makeba back him down, and then just to come over and get a slap down foul trying to get the steal.
And he misses the free throw, and it's rebounded out to Cam Woods. Robert Morris an 8-0 run, their first lead here in the second half. Here's Woods. Out to Dickerson for an open 3. Won't go. Rebounded Platt. Puts it in, and a foul.
Every conference tournament has guys step up that you wouldn't expect, and Ishmael Platt has had a terrific game, especially here in the second half. For Andy Toole's team has been phenomenal on the defensive end and coming up with a huge offensive rebound. Chance for the three-point play, and we talked in the first half, Oakland had to dominate the backboard, but Robert Morris has pounded the glass here in the second half. Their 10th offensive rebound of the game. 12th offensive rebound of the game. Big reason why they've been able to come back, take the lead. 13.
And there it is. Another opportunity for the Colonials, up 3. Cam Woods for 3. That's off target. Platt almost grabbed another one out of bounds to the Golden Grizzlies. 3:52 to go, and the Robert Morris Colonials have come all the way back, and they've got a 3-point lead. Championship appearance on the line. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's leader for a close, comfortable shave.
Rain, make it rain, girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B. She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member? You can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
The bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Target made Good and Gather for you, helping you save on tasty berries frozen at peak ripeness, ready whenever you need them. Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We made Good and Gather for you, only at Target.
You should switch to 1-800-CONTACTS because
it's super easy, so cheap.
I save shipping costs, I save doctor office visit fees.
1-800-CONTACTS always has my exact same brand in stock.
It was cheaper on 1-800-CONTACTS than actually going to the eye doctor.
It's the future. It's amazing.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Right now, you can save 30% on your first order, plus fast free shipping right to your door.
NHL on ESPN Plus is back. Enjoy 1,000+ out-of-market games and so much more. That's hockey on ESPN Plus.
The Players, PGA Tour Live and ESPN Plus Megawatt Trio.
Here's tonight's close shave play of the game, brought to you by Barbasol.
You see just a great pass there from DJ Smith. Josh Omajafo in the corner. Robert Morris had gone cold since about the first 10 or so minutes of the first half from 3, but Omajafo knocking down a huge 3 to give Robert Morris their first lead since the first half.
Well, tonight, Robert Morris was down 13. They've come all the way back. December 17th, they erased a 19-point deficit against Towson for a win. January 17th, a 17-point comeback win against Green Bay. And so this is not foreign territory for the Colonials, who tonight find themselves 3:52 away from reaching the Horizon League championship game for the first time. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies, who have led for most of this game, trying to get back ahead and get back to the title game for the second straight year.
Looks like we may have a little blood on a uniform situation over here with Cam Woods.
Yeah, Cam Woods getting wiped up by the training staff.
Malcolm Christie is back in the game for Oakland, has made 2 threes here in the second half, and gives them just a different element that Robert Morris has to respect. Now all of a sudden you can't sit all 5 guys on defense in the lane. You got to know where number 6 in black is. See if Greg Campy runs something for him here coming out of that timeout.
DQ Cole was looking for McCabe. Now it's Christie for 3, in and out. Had a good look, but it won't fall.
Yeah, had a great look, and I thought when he let that go, I thought that was down, just rimmed out. If you're Oakland here, you got to rely on your defense to get a couple stops. You're going to get back into this game.
Cam Woods down the lane, lost the handle on it, loose on the floor. Dickerson and Jones going for it. Possession arrow will keep it with Robert Morris. 3:18 to go, 13 on the shot clock, and a trip to the Horizon League championship game and a trip to the NCAA tournament on the line.
Alan McCabe reached in right there with 4 fouls, so a little bit of a risky play, got away with it. 13 on the shot clock here. Keep an eye on Cam Woods, who took the ball out of bounds underneath.
7 to shoot now for the Colonials. Cam Woods against Isaiah Jones. Draws the foul with 2 on the shot clock.
Just a little change of direction there, just kind of a step through. Free throw line, obviously a crucial component of games like this. Robert Morris on the season, 72%. Oakland hovering right around 70, but Oakland has not shot the ball well from the free throw line in this game, and a big miss there by Cam Woods in order to try to make this a 2-possession game.
Cam Woods is just a 60% free throw shooter this year. 4 of 6 tonight, but you said it, a big first one missed. Second one will fall. Woods now 15 points in the game. 4-point lead for Robert Morris. DQ Cole. Backing down Woods. Puts it up with the left. No good. Naval Larua grabs the rebound. And he draws the foul on Plett.
Crucial offensive rebound there by Baru. Naval Larua is going up and getting it. And clearly a foul there on Plett. But again, the free throw is going to be a crucial component of this game moving forward. And Naval Larua knocks that one down very comfortably.
That ends an 11-0 run for Robert Morris.
Ishmael Plett just taken out of the game right there, so expect Oakland to maybe really get the ball back inside now that Plett, who has defended McCabe really well, sitting over there on the bench. Navarro Folguero's back in the game, so if you're Oakland, you got to know where he is, especially behind the arc.
And on defense, because he's got 4 fouls. Sets the screen for Woods. Kick out Smith. Puts up the 3, no. Rebounded by DQ Cole.
For Oakland here, you've got to get the ball inside to McCabe somehow, some way. Get the ball inside.
Jason Woodridge calls timeout. 2:15 left. Greg Campy and Oakland trailing by 2 against the regular season champion Robert Morris Colonials. Who's going to move on to the championship game? Find out when we return.
The bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Target made Good and Gather for you, helping you save on tasty berries frozen at peak ripeness, ready whenever you need them. Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We made Good and Gather for you, only at Target.
Rain, make it rain, girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B! She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member, you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
With Allegra, you can stop being sneezy without feeling sleepy.
Hello? I'm sleepy.
Yeah, we know. Allegra has 0% brain interference for fast, non-drowsy allergy relief, so you won't be sneezy or sleepy.
Do you know what I'm allergic to?
Maybe not even grumpy. Stop your sneeze and ditch your drowsiness with Allegra. It's a no-brainer. See Disney Snow White in theaters March 21st, rated PG.
You're about to be entrusted with top secret information.
Right now, you can get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month.
Just one of those days, I guess.
Your favorites from Disney Plus and Hulu together on Disney Plus for just $2.99 a month.
This is serious.
Is something distracting you?
That is beautiful.
For a limited time, get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month for 4 months.
It's time to play. Turn it up a notch.
Wow! Everything you could ever want in spring football.
UFL Kickoff Weekend, March 30th on ESPN.
Take a look at our game summary, and this one, Alan McCabe dominated in the first half, but he has not had a field goal since the 18:31 mark of the second half. And RobertMorris right now on an 11-1 run, one of the reasons why Oakland is now trailing by 2. Oakland is 2 for their last 11 from the field. They have not had a field goal in 5.5 minutes, but still can take the lead with a 3 and tie it with a 2 with just over 2 minutes to go in semifinal number 1.
6 seconds on the shot clock here. You got to go.
Abel LaRue with 3 with 2. DQ Cole for 3. He drilled it! Oakland back into the lead.
I think Greg Campy's going to get a timeout here to get his defensive unit in the game. He was all the way to half court trying to get the referee's attention, but what a huge 3 by DQ Cole. Great defense by RobertMorris. Was just a broken play. End of the shot clock, had to shoot it. See, the time expires before that ball even hits the rim, and a huge 3 by the guy that was on that team that made the magical run a year ago. Oakland with a 1-point lead.
Well, we showed it earlier, too, with DQ Cole hitting that 3 late in the Kentucky game that iced it. You've seen DQ Cole, if you're a Horizon League fan, make some big shots in his career with the Golden Grizzlies. And, man, we just got done telling you the statistics of how things have been trending in the wrong direction for the Golden Grizzlies over the last few minutes, and he drills a 3 at the end of the clock. So now Oakland back into a 1-point lead.
Greg Campy's got his defensive team out there, the bigger team, probably for rebounding purposes. RobertMorris has 14 offensive rebounds in this game. So that was probably a huge point of emphasis there in that timeout, is limit them to 1 shot. If you're RobertMorris here, either Cam Woods or Alvaro Fulgaris got to get the ball.
There's Fulgaris, and looked like a pass that went off the rim.
It was supposed to be a lob to Amarion Dickerson. Dickerson just either wasn't ready or the timing was off. It was open, just wasn't executed well.
And now McCabe in the corner, Woodrich. Oh, he hits another 3! Oakland leads by 4 with 1:26 to go. And a timeout, RobertMorris.
What an answer by the Oakland Grizzlies. And what a pass by Alan McCabe. Did not force the issue. And DJ Smith, you just cannot help off the strong side corner on the best shooter on the floor for Oakland. And Jason Woodrich, who had had a very quiet game, had not made a field goal. picked a really good time to make his first.
An 8-0 run in the last 117. The last game between these two, January 25th, a game that came down to the final seconds. Malcolm Christie coming around the screen, hits a three with about 7 seconds to go. And then Cam Woods with that tough foul called on DQ Cole, which allowed Woods to get to the line and win the game at the free throw line. Robert Morris won both games against Oakland this year by a combined 10 points. They were both hard-fought games. The third time, it's such a cliche, right? It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season. Robert Morris has seen that tonight. Oakland has given them everything they can handle. And how about this, too, for Jason Woodridge? Here's a kid that played 4 years at Cleveland State, playing his 5th year at Oakland. Greg Campy called him the best teammate that he has coached. Woodridge has such a bad shoulder. He's having surgery in a couple of weeks, but finds a way to hit a 3 to put Oakland up 4 with 1:26 to go.
Just such a timely 3. We talked about it at the very beginning of the first half. The second half. They were going to have to make some timely 3s, and they have done that. DQ Cole, the possession before, Jason Woodridge that time. Malcolm Christie's made a couple, but there's an eternity left in this game. 1.5 minutes, just down 4. Robert Morris offensively, the most potent team in the league.
Cam Woods has space, hits a triple. 1-point game with 1:14 left. They put on a press. Oakland beats it. David LaRua to McCabe, now the kick out. 1 minute to go. A trip to the Horizon League Championship game on the line. 7 seconds to shoot for Oakland. Here's McCabe. Lost the handle. 3 seconds on the shot clock. It will stay with the Golden Grizzlies.
Robert Morris, that last time down, ran a set play to get Amaro Fulgaris the ball, but they got double teamed and just kicked it to Cam Woods, who is definitely not known as a 3-point shooter. Less than 30% on the season. The official's going to take a look at this one. I think Edwin Young got it correct in real time.
Yeah, looks like Fulgaris, his fingers are on it last.
Yes, correct. And take another look here.
See this angle, there it is.
Yeah, that looked like that right hand, maybe just that right index fingernail of Amaro Fulgaris touching that ball last. And the fact that they called it Oakland's ball on the floor would be very tough to review based on what we just saw.
Yes. 3 seconds on the shot clock, 47.2 to go. Of course, Oakland and Robert Morris would come down to this. Robert Morris, the regular season champion in the Horizon League at 15-5. Oakland, last year's regular season and tournament champion, came in at 11-9 in league play. Both won a couple of games to get here, including on the road at Milwaukee. And now, Grizzlies will get the ball back at the end of the shot clock. What should they do here with 3 seconds to shoot?
Well, a lot of times you run a little misdirection here to get almost a lob going to the rim. DQ Cole's a very good passer, but don't forget about Malcolm Christie on the opposite block over there. They got a 1-4 flat look. They try to get him going something to the strong side corner here.
They put 4 on the shot clock. Cole's going to have to inbound it. Has to hurry. Gets it to Christie. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Oakland. Only 1 second came off the shot clock.
No time came off the shot clock. There was only 3 to begin with.
They put a 4th second back on. Took it off. And now they're going to go back to the table. They put a 4th second back on. They inbound the ball. It goes out of bounds, and only 1 second came off. And now Edwin Young, Larry Serrato, and Amy Bonner are going to go back to the table.
After looking at that right there, that ball looked like it may have gone off Malcolm Christie's left hand.
Yes.
So not only can they review the time, they can actually change that as well.
Cam Woods immediately looked at Edwin Young and said that went off his hand.
That was a great job there by Robert Morris defending on that underneath that bounce play. It was definitely for Malcolm Christie going to the corner. Great camera work here by our crew. And that ball went off of Malcolm Christie's left hand.
Yeah, it sure did.
That should be Robert Morris's basketball. The fans here saw it on the Jumbotron up ahead. And
yeah, the Robert Morris fans that are all behind their bench are trying to give the officials some help in their own way. 72-71, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies trying to get back to the Horizon League championship game for the second straight year. Robert Morris has never played in the Horizon League championship game since joining the league in the 2021 season.
I think Edwin Young just walked over and told both coaches that it's going to be Robert Morris basketball, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Henry Serrato making the call. It's going to be RMU basketball. 46.9 to go. Or they put a second little time back on, 47.6.
Barring an offensive rebound here or something crazy, Oakland's going to get a chance to get the ball back even if Robert Morris scores here. Where Robert Morris has had success is hitting the short corner with a little lob pass and see if they go back to it.
DJ Smith. Now Cam Woods with 20 to shoot. Smith has an open three. Off target. Fulgaris and DQ Cole go for the rebound. It's going back to Oakland. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Fulgaris, and his night is over.
Yeah, Edwin Young very early made that call. Could tell right away, just an over the back, trying to get the offensive rebound. And Edwin Young, the official that was up top right here in front of us, is the one that made the call. You see there on the top left part of your screen.
Man, David, the Horizon League Player of the Year has to watch this finish from the bench.
Well, and you know why that's very frustrating is because he's making I'm not saying it was the wrong call, but why that's very frustrating is DQ Cole did not turn around to try to block him out. And a lot of times when that happens, the defender does not get rewarded, but that time he does.
DQ Cole hits the free throw. Cole is a very good free throw shooter this year. Knocks down the first. Cole now with 10 points in the game. And the Golden Grizzlies up 2. Three-point lead for Oakland.
Oakland going with a little 2-2-1 pressure here to try to just use a little bit of clock in the backcourt. Robert Morris going to use one of their final remaining 2 timeouts.
And a 1.9 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Do not go anywhere. Oakland up 3, 74-71 with 28.9 seconds left. This has been an outstanding game. The Golden Grizzlies led early. Robert Morris made a furious run in the middle of the second half towards the later stages. But the Golden Grizzlies have fought their way back to a 3-point lead. And now with 28.9, the Colonials will have the basketball. If you're Andy Toole, what are you trying to do here with Alvaro Fulgaris, the Horizon League Player of the Year, out of the game?
Well, I like to get something going quick and going to the rim. You do not have to get a 3 right here, especially as poorly as Oakland has shot the ball tonight from the free throw line. Let's try to extend the game, add a couple of more possessions here, try to get a quick score, get your pressure set up, try to get a foul. Obviously, if you don't score, you get a foul right away, but get something going quick here. Try to score as quickly as you can. Just a little double high screen horn set they did last time. Cam Woods going to the rim.
Cam Woods over Naval LaRua. No. Ball tipped around and loose. It will stay with Robert Morris. 17.6. Shot clock off.
The officials are definitely going to take a look at this one. It was hard to see from our angle over there in the far corner.
Yeah, Greg Campy's all the way at half court, imploring the officials to take a look. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know. Who's that off of? Is that off of Jalen Jones or is that off of Woods?
I think based on the fact that they called it Robert Morris basketball, I think it's going to stay that way. Now, from this angle, it looks like Cam Woods, but from the second angle we saw, more from our vantage point, it looked like Jalen Jones may have been the last one. But again, a tie, for lack of a better term, goes to the call on the floor, which was Robert Morris basketball. Now, keep in mind, if that does stay with Robert Morris, the ball will be taken out basically in the dead corner where the baseline meets the sideline, almost right in front of Robert Morris's bench, which is a very difficult place to try to inbound the ball. this is one of those reviews that may take a little extra time. This one's about as close as it gets.
17.6 seconds left. Again, no shot clock remains in regulation. For the moment, possession is RobertMorris's. But will Oakland get the ball here? From one angle, it does look like it hit Cam Wood's hand. But you're right. The other angle, it looks like it may have touched Jalen Jones' hand last. I don't envy them having to make this call. This is a real close one.
Well, the good news for them is this is a neutral site, so they don't have to worry about hearing it too bad from one of the fan bases.
That's right. Here at Corteva Coliseum in Indianapolis, home of the Barbasol Horizon League Basketball Championship. Larry Serrato pointing towards RobertMorris.
I think it's going to stay with RobertMorris.
So both teams effectively had a timeout to scheme what they were going to do here.
Again, you see where the ball is being taken out of bounds in the dead corner, right all the way over here. That is a very difficult place to inbound the ball. I'm surprised Oakland doesn't have somebody on the ball to take away the vision a little bit more.
Majafo gets it into Woods, spinning around on McCabe. Bucket and the foul! 16.1 to go, and that's going to be the 5th foul on McCabe.
I thought initially Cam Woods may have gotten away with a travel there. That was very close, but a tough pill to swallow, though. If you're Alan McCabe, just basically stood there. And you can see right there, just brought those arms down just enough. Give Cam Woods credit of drawing the contact and then finishing on top of it.
Cam Woods ties the game. 74 all, shot clock off. Here we go. Oakland can play for the last shot and a chance to win it and move on to the Horizon League Championship.
Greg Campy has one timeout. Looks like he's going to let him go.
5 seconds to go. Now 4, now 3. And a timeout taken by Greg Campy with 3.3 seconds. Wow.
I was almost positive Greg Campy was not going to call a timeout. He was yelling at Jalen Jones to go, and Jalen Jones made a great move. Got by his man and actually laid it in. But obviously Greg Campy saw something he didn't like, changed his mind. So if you're going to call a timeout, you think you would do it with more than 3 seconds left. So
give yourself some more time to draw something up.
Yeah. Now, in there, what helps them here is the ball's going to be taken out underneath the basket. So you don't have to worry about getting it closer to the basket. Jason Woodridge just checked back in.
Well, you don't have McCabe, who just fouled out. Fulgaris has already fouled out for RobertMorris. So Alvaro's night is over. So is Alan McCabe.
Greg Campy loves getting guys going to the strong side corner. Malcolm Christie and Jason Woodridge are both in the game. DQ Cole most likely will take the ball out of bounds. And they put 0.6 of a second back on the clock, so just under 4 now. It should be 3.9. But still, that was a strange sequence there. Almost hesitation on the Oakland bench.
Yes. Well, do you think that you put the shooters on the floor and see if Naval Arua gets something close to the basket?
Well, a lot of times the shooters will draw so much attention going to the corner, you can get a slip from one of the screeners going to the rim. Again, it's only a tie game. You don't have to go. Oh, they changed it. Now it's on the side.
So Woodridge will inbound just to the left of us. 3.9. So they put a little bit of time back on the clock up top.
Now it's 4.0.
Now they put 4. Okay, so 0.7 of a second go back up. That's big.
And get something going to the rim here. Don't get a 3 coming out towards half court. Get something going to the rim.
Woodridge inside, almost stolen, loose on the floor, 1.1, and a timeout taken by the Colonials.
You know, I like the idea of getting something going to the rim, but that is just such a difficult pass. And you've got 4 seconds left, so you don't have to. You have time for a couple of dribbles, but a good job by RobertMorris of defending that. Marion Dickerson, who was first team All Horizon League defensive team, making the play.
Defensive Player of the Year, in fact. In the Horizon League
Defensive Player of the Year. But now if you're Oakland, just don't foul, most importantly. But again, the big storyline here, if this game goes to overtime, Alan McCabe and Alvaro Folgueras both out of this basketball game.
And so McCabe, the leading scorer on the Oakland side, out. And Folgueras, Horizon League Player of the Year, out. Well, 1.6 seconds now. Colonials can play for a winning shot to send them to the Horizon League Championship game for the first time. Leo Majafo, the inbound, flings it in. Knocked down. Woodrich at the buzzer. No, and we have overtime.